Let's share. Copy link. Oop. Let's share. There we go. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Sorry, I was just actually sharing the live. Welcome, welcome in. Welcome, welcome in. Okay, hopefully you guys are good. Hello, guys. Hello, welcome in. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me well? Welcome to my channel, my live. Can you guys hear me? Oh, okay. Can you guys hear me? Oh, okay. 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 Thank you for the clipboard. There, okay, thank you. I appreciate that for letting me know because I was like, can you hear me? Can you not? Okay, there we go. There we go. How's everybody doing? Welcome in, guys. Hey, hey, Miss Becky. Hello, hello, hello. I'm gonna do about 30 minutes over here because you know I'm trying to be more consistent over here. So y'all gotta work with me. Y'all gonna have to come out here with me. Go ahead and like the chat. If you can give me a thumbs up, I appreciate it so we can get pushed out further. But we're gonna try to, like I said, do 30 minutes over here, and then I'm gonna try to go back over. Um, yep, yep, they do. I'm trying to be more consistent over here. Over here, you know what? Wow, but the thing, but you know what, Tori? You can go live with another person now. You sure can. Do you have the ability to go live on here? When I get off of here, let's check to see if you got the ability to. Oh, but you know what? They're not gonna let us do the red light special over here, though. Dang it, that's the only thing. I said we could do the red light special over here, but they won't let us. They'll shut us down. They'll shut us down. They will shut us down. Guys, I'm about to say tap the screen, but ain't no screen to tap. Give me a thumbs up if you can. I appreciate you. But yeah, they have live, and they also allow you to go live with other people, which is nice. But we got to make sure that you have the ability to go live, which I think you should be able to. Um, how's everybody doing? Welcome, welcome. I'm gonna try, like I said, I'm gonna try to come out here almost every day if I can, 30 minutes a day at least, 30 minutes to an hour, just so that I can really get into the algorithm, try to post more, try to do lives more, etc., etc., etc. Guys, if you didn't know, I do now am offering past life readings. I now offer past life readings and yes or no. I will start offering yes or no. I'm gonna say this, and I told you guys this before. You know how it seemed like around the full moons and new moons we get ascensions or upgrades, right? Hey honey, we get ascensions and upgrades. Well, since I've been really pushing off the upgrades to my phone, um it has allowed whatever spiritual ascensions that spirit has been trying to impart to me to really take root. And so a lot, when I tell you guys, and I tell you guys all the time, as you start ascending, new gifts will open up. Well, I've experienced that within the last couple of weeks, new gifts. One of which is being able to read playing cards. Somebody said today, I see people reading playing cards, and I always thought it was some bullshit. And again, I've never read playing cards in my life. Okay, you have to jump out, Tori. You got to jump out and come back in. So when you go out, you'll see the up and down, the thumbs up buttons, and you just push the thumbs up. But yeah, I tell you guys all the time that as you guys ascend, you'll start to see gifts and things open up. And like I said, I've never read a playing card in my life, but I know how to do it now. I know how to do it now. And also, for the last couple of years, you guys have been asking me for, hey, do you do past life readings? And at the time, I didn't feel like I had access to the Akashic records. Well, I do now. And I do offer past life readings, and the ones that I've done have been very, very interesting, very, very interesting. How the things that you did in a past life, you're trying to recreate those here, and the lessons, the karmic lessons that we're supposed to be learning in this life. So if you would like to book a past life reading, you certainly can on my website. The link is in the pinned comment. You'll see the website link. You can always go in, get a past life reading, a general reading, a spiritual or ancestry, a spirit guide reading, and even a mediumship reading. Those are the ones that I have out there, as well as a phone, a quick phone reading. It's like a one question phone reading. You can do any of those out on my website. But yeah, get ready for it. There are solar. Not only do we have Mercury retrograde going on right now, we have solar flares hitting, and that's why a lot of upgrades are happening. So if you have seen that, or if have felt that, especially if you've been feeling extra heated, like having hot flashes, and especially at night, hot flashes at night. Those are those solar flares. They're back. They're back. But they're just awakening DNA, dormant DNA that has been kind of tucked away. So again, like I said, as we kind of go through these cosmic cycles, these moon cycles, these solar flares and solar bursts that are hitting Earth and kind of accelerating everything, you'll start to see where it opens up, like I said, gifts and abilities that you didn't have before. And yeah, you guys, you see it happened to me in real time. So I'm glad you guys are actually getting to see what I tell you guys, been telling you guys all the time. Because yeah, y'all know I wasn't reading no playing cards. Hell, I never even had a deck of playing cards because I don't even know how to play cards. I think I know how to play Go Fish or something, or 21 or something. That's about it. And now I can literally use play a deck of cards to clarify my tarot and understand exactly what the hell the message is. Go figure that shit out. But it's just like with tarot. I had always watched tarot, didn't know anything about tarot, as far as how to read it. And then one day Spirit said, touch it, grab the fucking deck. And I grabbed the deck, and the rest is history. Here I am, able to not only read it, but read it with extreme accuracy. So go figure that. Go figure that. But oh, I was going to tell you about, if you were on my live earlier today. If you were on my live earlier today, I told you my Mercury retro, how Mercury retrograde got me again. This, Mercury retrograde is giving us that 1-2 combo all over the place. So the a Virgo came back. One of the one of the Virgos came back. He recently came back a couple of days ago, and trying to establish community. Can we just talk? Can we just be friends? I said that's all I can offer you is friends. Exactly. So you've been getting those hot flashes too, huh? It's the solar flares. Yeah, it's the solar flares. There must, Tori, click your screen. Click your screen, Tori, and you should see that red live button. Make sure it's red and not white. If it's red, you're good to go. If it's white, it means that you're delayed, and you would need to go ahead and just kind of make sure you're all the way up to date, because I think you might have a delay, or you just hop out and come back in. You can hop out and come back in. But question. Here we go. Here we go with some clown. Um, there we go. Boop 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 boop. And remove and report harassment and bullying. There we go. We'll just boom. Okay. All right. Where's my moderators when you need them? I'm like, where's the moderators when you need them? So yeah, we ain't look. Go tell it to your mama. Okay. Go tell it to your mama. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Um, okay, so yeah, so you might have had Tori, like I was saying, if you've been having those hot flashes, you're being affected by by the solar flares. They're unlocking DNA sequences. They're unlocking hidden DNA sequences, which are going to be amazing when they open up to you. If you, I'm gonna say this, Tori, and everybody else, if you are experiencing that and then you get an update to your phone, push it out. Take your the best thing I could tell each and every one of you guys is to take your phone off of automatic update. Take it off of automatic updates so that it asks you, hey, do you want to schedule this update or do you want me to install it? Have them always ask you, and then push it out as far as you can take it, because a lot of those updates are sending frequencies that mess with the upgrades that Spirit is trying to give us. And I've been pushing out. This is now going into like my 12th or 13th. Hey, Miss Kim, my 12th or 13th day of pushing my updates out on both of my phones, and that has allowed me to really be able to take on all these new abilities, like the reading of the card, the playing cards, like being able to access the akashic records. We've gone through, especially with this last moon cycle, there was major upgrades. I don't know if anybody else felt that shit, but it was major upgrades. Well, y'all know I was in pain. I was in a whole lot of pain, both on the full moon and the new moon. So yeah, just be mindful of it. Just be mindful of it. Take care of yourself. Drink plenty of fluids, alkaline water if you can. And then, like I said, if you guys get any of those updates on your phone, push it out. Push it out. But yeah. But yeah, I was saying, if you guys were on my TikTok live, it was just a brief live earlier today. I was telling you guys about how Mercury retrograde gave me a Mercury micro braid, gave me a 1-2 combo across the head. So a Virgo came back, right? He came back wanting to kind of reestablish the connection. Hey, can we just talk? Can we just be friends? I miss talking to you. I know there's a hidden agenda there, but I'm over it now. So even if he wanted to, it just ain't gonna happen. So for the last couple of days, he'll be like, "Hey, good morning," and blah, 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 whatever. And so this morning he sent me a screenshot, and it was a list of three different guys, and I noticed that they follow both of us. And I don't know who these guys gentlemen are. I was like, okay. He was like, he said, yeah. He said, I'm kind of embarrassed. I said, well, what are you embarrassed about? And he said, because that's my dad and my two brothers. How the hell? Y'all tell me how the hell on Instagram. And I don't, because of the nature of our relationship, I never ever went. And now he would always be all over my shit, but I would never be on his stuff. Absolutely never. Not, no, never. So how in the hell did they find my shit? How did your two brothers, who I've never met in my life, I don't know these men from a can of paint. That's why I said when he showed me the list, I was like, well, what's this? I didn't know who they were. Oh, and your dad? I said, come on now, you brought an entourage. You brought a family fucking entourage to what? I said, you better get them. I said, look, you better get them off my page. I said, he was like, I'm embarrassed. I said, you should be embarrassed. That is embarrassing. Your dad is following the woman you've been chasing down for well over a year. Like, that's weird. Your brothers. That's weird. That's hella weird. And I said, I don't know if I'm comfortable with that. I don't know if I'm comfortable with that. And his dad, it's on one of my personal pages, so it's not like it's my business page. So on that one, I've got my, when I'm just downtime doing things on the beach, and they all over those pictures. I said, that's weird. I'm sorry. Damn you, Mercury retrograde. You get on my damn nerves. Gave me a 1-2 combination across the damn head. So yeah, this Mercury retrograde has just been in full effect. Has been in full effect. Hey, I'm on live. So yeah. Who else has got Mercury retrograde stories? Who else has come back? I know I cannot be the only person who has had people come back. I know I cannot be the only person who's had people come back. Kim, there is a troll, but I think I got rid of them. So if they come back, let me know. Take care of them, Kim, if you're still here. I forgot Kim. I was like, oh, there she is. Yeah, Kim, take care of the troll. I think I took care of it, hopefully. But I think this one they got several accounts and they might try to come back. You got a Taurus. Karen, how did you handle it? How did you handle it, Karen? Don't take nobody back. Don't take nobody back. Oh God. Yeah. Well, that'll do it. I know that's right. Cause this one was on his way out, but he was like, "No, no, can we just talk and just be friends?" I was like, "Really? Can you just talk and be friends, or are you go try to get under my pay? Get under my skin?" Shook him off, like, "Get on off of me, unloose me." I ain't mad at you, Karen. Karen said, "Unloose me." Get your hands off of me. Okay. I ain't mad at you, man. That's the way to go. That is the way to go. Well, I told that Virgo, I said, "Look, you better get your daddy, your brothers off my stuff. Otherwise, I'm blocking everybody." Look, I would do a wide family sweep and block everybody that's connected. Don't play with me. Yeah, you know what? I tell you, it's this Mercury retrograde is coming in strong. When I tell y'all people are returning and coming back, I mean it. I so mean it. And it's about lessons. It's karmic lessons trying to come back around. How did he get see them blocks don't be meaning nothing. Cause see, that's what I thought I blocked the Virgo too, and he was like, "No." I was like, "Really? Like you got too much time on your hands." Karen said, "I blocked him though." You can't see nothing. I woke up and I think that Virgo went through all my damn pictures over the last year because it's been almost a year since I talked to him. And just, I said, "Really?" I said, You do know that's spamming my account, right?" I will say this: if you take it back, is this just as fast as it begins, it's going to end. So the tricky is this: hold off until after Mercury goes back direct towards the end of the month. That gives you time, ample time to get your feelings and emotions back together. Because right now, everybody is, oh, okay, everybody is kind of feeling nostalgic. You're under the influence. I say you're under the influence. That's how I describe Mercury retrograde, being under the influence. You're under the influence of nostalgia, not remembering things the way they were, not seeing things for what they are, and you'll get right back into the cycle that you guys had before. So, just hold off to, keep even if you're communicating, keep it light. Like with the, I'm like, okay, yeah, we could be cool. Don't come and invade my space. Don't try to start any. Don't start. No, won't be none because you'll get blocked, and so will your daddy. Okay, so will your daddy. Don't play. I'll play. I'll play. It is what it is. So yeah, just try to ease off just taking anybody back, starting any new relationships, signing any contracts. Even communication is going to be difficult. And then when Mercury goes back direct and everybody comes back to their, aka their senses, 9 times out of 10, like I said, whatever started during Mercury retrograde will end pretty quickly as well. So it's keeping your wits about you. Keep your wits about you. He better. You know what? I told him. I woke up, like I said, no lie, no less than 40 damn. Did you cut your hair? I said, yeah, I cut it back in May, like May or June. Oh my God, I love it though. Like, get the fuck out of here. Gee, now I get why it's in the family. You're all stalkers. Okay, it's in the it runs in the family. You're all stalkers. I was like, get your brothers, get your daddy, and go. And leave me alone. Like, get the hell out of here. So yes, just hold off. Just hold off on taking anybody back. Hold off on, trying to even start new relationships until after Mercury goes direct. But the thing about it is, hold on a second. Tayden, I'm on live. Didn't act like it. I swear for goodness. Somebody want a 13-year-old. I'll ship him to you. I'll pay for the plane ticket. Yeah, y'all can have him because he get on my nerves. I told him, I said, "You going back to Nebraska? You can't stay here. You gotta go." Because I got used to just having my own space. I am, yes, yep, I am. Readings, yeah. If you look at the pin comment, it's the same setup, Kaylin. It's the same. We were just on here talking. That's all. So yeah, just hold off. Hold off on doing anything. Hold off on solidifying anything. Hold off on all of it. Okay, hold off. It'll be all right. Just give it a couple weeks. Give it a couple weeks, and Mercury's gonna go direct, and we'll be out of this mess. I'll say this: it hasn't been as emotional. That last Mercury retrograde was very, very emotional. All right, hon. Hold on, just a second. Yeah, that last Mercury retrograde was really emotional. Okay, I just got it. I just got it, honey. Okay. All right. What's your question, babe? Go ahead and drop your question. I want to know what's coming towards you. All right. Let's see what's coming towards Caitlin. Let's see. Guys, if you would like to send for a reading, just click on that pin comment. I don't have the payment information. If you didn't know already. But most of y'all know. Let's see what's coming towards you. All right. All right, Caitlin. Okay. Well, one. Okay, yeah, this reeks of Mercury retrograde. We got somebody from your past trying to come back. Have you been in contact with somebody from your past? Hey, Kim. There we go. There we go. Boop, 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 boop. Hold on. Remove. And. Yes, ma'am, it is. He said, is that the Eight of Swords? Yes, ma'am, it is. Hold on, let me get this person out of here. There we go. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna say this. This person, I'm gonna get more clear. This was a strong connection from your past. This is somebody, yeah, exactly. This is reeks of Mercury retrograde. This was somebody who had a strong connection from your past. You guys had a strong connection, and you may have been even codependent in this relationship. Exactly, it's not worthwhile. So I feel like when they come back, you're very much gonna be on guard. You're very much gonna be on. Let's see. Hold on. Is this? Let me ask. Is this Jason? Is this Jason? Yeah, he's in his head about coming back. It is Jason. Jason still has feelings for you. He's coming out the King of Cups. He still has emotions for you. But he was now. Let me ask you this: was Jason a player? Because I'm getting player energy and heavy toxicity. I'm getting player energy and heavy toxicity. Yeah, he's coming back in. He's got, I'm going to say this. I feel like Mercury retrograde, again, I always tell you guys, it's like they're under the influence. So in his mind, he's thinking that his lust, because this is what it is. Man, these playing cards don't be, they ain't no joke. What I get from this is this. So he's thinking that his lust is actually emotions and feelings, and what it is lust. Because you got the King and Queen of Wands. He was highly sexually attracted to you. And he feels like he wants to have a chance with the Ace of Swords. He wants to come in and have communication with you. You are on guard because of the situation. I see where you guys weren't in communication at all, or very little communication. Yeah, he's mad at you because you cut it off. He's mad at you because you cut it off. It kicked in his abandonment. Jason has abandonment issues. And he thought he was going to get a woman who was going to mother him and smother him and be there, and he could still do what he wanted. And you said, oh hell no, and you cut it loose. And I feel like when he comes back, you still gonna be under that energy. Like, no, I know who you are, I've seen what you do, and I ain't playing with you. So it's still the same energy. He's gonna try to tell you he wants to balance it out. But I'm gonna say this: even if you decide to talk to him, Kaylin, wait till after Mercury goes direct, because his emotions, he's gonna see that these so-called emotions are actually lust. What he's under is the influence of lust. No, no, ma'am, no, ma'am. I would not entertain him. What is this? Let me ask about David. What's going on with David? Any? David is single. Yeah, again, I'm not gonna say David is single, but he's going through some emotional shit. David is single and going through some emotional shit. I think there is a woman that he sees you. I'm gonna say this: he sees you as a very stable woman. The good thing about it is they both see you as a queen. He sees you as a very stable influence. Except for I don't feel like he's emotionally available right now. Yeah, exactly. Honey, he's still emotionally unavailable. I told you, look, I ain't even looking at the screen. I'm reading the cards. I look over and it says I cut David off in November because he was emotionally yeah, he's emotionally unavailable. He is emotionally unavailable. So both of them are a no for me. That's why I said these cards ain't no joke. Okay. Five of Pentacles, feeling left out. Wanting to, I feel like he does want a new start, but he's holding back because David knows that what he has to bring to the table, he's not ready to give you. Exactly. Yeah, no, exactly. He's not ready. I'm going to say this: with men, it's about when they're ready. And a lot of times men get in situations and they're not ready for them, and all these way. And so what you used to do, Kaylin, and what you're no longer doing is that when you got into a situation with an unavailable man or a man who wasn't giving you what you want, you kicked into this codependency. You kicked it into high gear. Let me go above and beyond and show him my worth and show him that I'm worth it. And then he'll see that and value me and he'll want me. And it never panned out. It ain't got nothing to do with you. They're just not ready. So it's like, pack him up, his little shit up, and put him in his little cab and send him on. So when he's ready, he'll turn on that light. And that first female, it ain't got nothing to do with love or anything with men. It's the first female that gets into that ride, into his cab. When he, remember Sex and the City, the cab analogy? Men are like calves. They ride around. A lot of them ride around most of their lives unavailable, light unavailable, and you just getting in, and they're unavailable. So the ride is always short lived, and then the moment that they're ready, they turn on their light, and the first heifer that jump in is the one that gets them. It ain't got shit to do with you. Yes, it ain't got nothing to do with you. Neither one of them are ready. They're in their feelings. The other one's gonna come back and try to convince you, like, oh no, I'm gonna go ahead and put the work in. I'm gonna give equal give and take, and it's some bullshit. He's still on some bullshit. He's mistaking his emotions, his lust for emotions, and that's not it. Yes, ma'am. You dodged some bullets. You dodged some bullets. So yeah, you got some people in your energy wanting to come back to you. Wanting to come back to you. Miss Michelle, I got you. I got you. So yeah, you got a couple people in your energy wanting to come back towards you. I would, like I said, I would hide. I would tell them no. I would tell them no. Miss Michelle, what's your question, honey? It will. But remember, like I said, Caitlin, it's going to be about you getting yourself to the point where you're almost self-sufficient, where you get to the point where I actually put out a little reel. It said, I've healed so much. I don't even like anybody right now. And you'll get to that point where you're no longer needing, even desiring a relationship. You just want to live a life that's filled. And you're going to live that life regardless if somebody's there or not. And I feel like once you get to that point, that's when they come in. What's coming towards you in 2023? Now, I'm going to tell you this, Michelle. We just did a full 2023 spread. I ended it on Sunday, but it was a 12 card spread going month by month. No, you're not going to get that because that was 33. But I'm going to try to get an overall theme for you for 2023. Yeah, you'll get there. I think you will. I think you will. But yeah, you just missed that. That was a 12 card spread. That went month by month with you and then broke it down. What's the biggest energies? What's the largest, the most dominant energies coming towards Michelle for 2023? Give me an idea. Here we go. Here we go with this fucker. Okay. Here we go with this fucker. Okay. Alba get him. And report his ass. Hold on just a second. I always like to report him for harassment and bullying. Here we go. There we go. All right. What's the most dominant energy coming towards Michelle? You're balancing out karma. So you got some karma that you're going to be working on this year. Yeah, this is something you've been juggling for a while. This is something you've been juggling for a while. It could have been a karmic cycle that you've been juggling maybe with somebody else. Has there been a relationship that, are you currently in a relationship, Michelle? No. Yeah, no, that's okay. That's okay. Are you currently in a relationship, Michelle? Okay. You have a karmic cycle with somebody. Um when was your last relationship? Let me get more information. Hold on. I'm gonna get more information on this person. Give me on this King of Wands energy. Yeah, I see where you're single right here. And it's gonna be about you getting good and enjoying your single life, but you got a karmic cycle with someone. That Yeah, you got a karmic cycle. You're coming out as a wounded warrior. There was a relationship that you had, Michelle, that really wounded you. And I feel like since that relationship, you've been working very diligently to rebuild yourself or to get yourself to the point where you're emotionally fulfilled. Like I said, you are coming out single, but there is somebody from your past. It is a karmic soulmate. It is a soulmate that you may be coming back in contact with this year. And I feel like what they're telling you to do with this Queen of Swords energy. Queen of Swords came out twice. Yeah, you're to go Queen of Swords on your past. On people, my last relationship was in 2020, ended in 2020. Yeah, you might be in contact with someone. Um, because you got a lover here. You got a lover here that's coming back. Somebody that's coming back. The King of Wands. It was they had heavy player energy. They were juggling. They were. Let me ask you, why did that last relationship end? I feel like this person that you were in this relationship with had maybe another relationship that they were seeing because somebody had a choice and somebody was juggling. Somebody is a player, and I think intuitively you knew this. Does that sound like your relationship? Yeah, somebody wants to come back and have a conversation. King of Wands. Yeah, heavy player energy. I got the King of Wands twice. And I got the Ten of Wands betrayal. So I feel like whoever this person is, that last relationship that damaged you, I feel like it really did break your heart because you might have invested a lot into that person. And they're going to come back. They're coming back to unload their burdens because he was not committal because he had other He had other options. That's why he had other options. And I feel like you worked really hard to overcome the burdens of that relationship and try to move forward. Yeah, you've been working really hard to try to move forward and overcome the burdens of that relationship, and I feel like you will. I feel like this person is going to come back and you guys are going to actually have a conversation. There is going to be a conversation that is had. I would say this: unload, honey. Honey, unload all your burdens. Exactly. Girl, that's why I don't date Geminis. That's why I don't date Geminis, because they're very non-committal. There ain't nobody got time for the mind games. Okay. You know, I had a Gemini who followed me for like 4 years. Like, I love you. But I was like, what is this? Like, get the hell out of here. You know, after 4 years of all this love and all this affection for me, and you still ain't did right, you better go and get. But I feel like this person is going to try to come back. You guys will have a conversation. The purpose of this conversation, let me tell you this, Michelle, is to close out this cycle. That's one of the biggest themes that you're going to have, is to close out the cycle so that you can move on and be open to relationships again. Because this is a block. This is a karmic block, because that cycle has to be closed out, and it wasn't closed out before. Yeah. And then I feel like the lesson that you've learned, and I hope you learned this, is to always choose you. If somebody is not giving you, um, that's why it was 10 years back and forth and still, yeah. No, no. What it was with him, like I said, he had options. He was a player. He was a player. He enjoyed exactly what you gave him. Don't get me wrong. I feel like there were feelings there, but he enjoyed what you gave him, but he was not willing to commit. It was almost the energy of why buy the cow, and he's going to try to come back, I feel like, and see if you guys can reconcile it. No, Jupiter time. I feel like you know your worth now. You definitely know your worth. You're a hell of a lot smarter, and I feel like you work so hard to make sure that you've been emotionally stable to bring yourself out of that, because I feel like that really hurts you, and it's okay. We look, everybody plays the fool sometimes. You know what Aaron, or whatever Aaron said. So we all do it, and I feel like he just juggled you. You're back and forth, and he was a big ass player. He wasn't willing to give up what he had going on to commit to what y'all had going on. So close out that cycle, and I feel like that's when once you can really close the door on that cycle, that's when you get new relationships, you get new opportunities. Okay, so you're going to be closing out a heavy karmic cycle this year, so that you can move on and find love. I'm not mad at that. I'll take it. I'll take it. Just know it, when he comes back, don't try to go. Don't go back. Don't go back. Go forward. Don't go back. Go forward. All right, guys. So we've been on here for almost 40 minutes. Look, yay us. Let's go ahead and hop over to TikTok. I'll hop over to TikTok and do my TikTok for the night. And then I'm going to close it down and relax for the rest of the night. So if you would like to join me over there, I'll be over there on TikTok. It's my TikTok is Ori underscore alchemy, if for those who don't know. I will post this, so if you would like to come back, and this is a good thing about YouTube, is you guys can come back and listen to your readings, which are always nice. I wish we could post them after the lives on TikTok, but we can't. But you know what? I could download them. You know what? Maybe I'll start downloading them and putting them over here so that you guys can have access to those. Maybe I will. Yeah. I think that'll help me post more content too. Oh, look at that. Look, Spirit just gave me an idea. Okay, so that's what we'll do. So over on TikTok, for now on, if they don't go too long, I'll download them and then I'll post them. I'll upload them to YouTube. So if you've got a reading over on TikTok, you can always come out to the YouTube and re-listen to those. All right. So if you would like, follow me over there. I'll be over there for the next 30 minutes to an hour or so. Somebody said, I'm sorry. I don't know who that was. I got to see who that was. If you would like to follow me over there, you most certainly can. And we can continue on. Okay. But if not, I bid you good night and to make good choices. And I'll see you tomorrow back out on here for about another 30 minutes, 30, 40 minutes, however long we can get. However long we get. All right, guys, make good choices.